gentlemen, welcome back to the 2016 YugiTuber Grand Championship. In this match, we have the legendary Nyhmnim going up against TeamSamuraiX1. So, for us with this magnificent commentary, we have the legend himself, the king of all the seas, making Neptune get on his knees. We have Kanye West 315.
FYI, I'm not black, guys. Just to put that out there. I don't know why. Like, every time my face is shown in a video, the first comment is like, "What the hell? He's not black." I'm confused
really
AF.
Think you're black?
People literally think I'm black.
That's funny.
I don't know why, but
well, you're crushing their dreams now. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's something to do with my usernames, but you know, calm down.
Yeah, I actually didn't realize till just now my entire opening just kind of rhymed a little bit too. So that was pretty good for off the cuff.
Here, playing PP. Is that correct?
It's got, yeah, we're playing PP here. At least Gage is playing PP, and we got TeamSamuraiX1. He has a Max C. I think he might be playing Phantom Knight Burning Abyss, I believe. And this match was recorded before the ban list, so you know, triple upstart's going to be, you know, maybe in Nyhmnim's deck, things like that. So just be advised, it is pre-April ban list match recording.
So in other words, decks are extremely unfair. There's triple upstart, so
correct.
You know, your opponent can gain that extra 2K, which is insane.
37 cards instead of 39. This is completely relevant, everyone. Ooh, interesting that TeamSamuraiX1's actually running the Karma cut.
That is very interesting.
We haven't seen that since like Nats of last year, like when BA was like.
Yeah,
well, I mean, BA was always a thing, but
some kinky shit going on here. Team Samurai with his Asian sword, and I don't even know what's going on right now.
I know, but he's got. So I mean, Nyhmnim's first turn was pretty lackluster, though. I mean, all he did was master Pop Itself and Pendulum Rising just to add Joker, and TeamSamuraiX1's kind of getting a pretty good board off of that. Added Tour Guide in the end phase with Beatrice. I mean, you don't really want any more than that, to be perfectly honest.
First turn Beatrice, like, damn, son, with a Tour Guide, 3 back row, we set, son.
Yeah.
Interesting he's playing Pendulum Rising before ban list. Usually people start playing that after, but, you know, he just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, people were kind of teching it in, like, to Dark Draco Pals, I guess. Oh, yeah, Wavering Eyes is a thing, too. Yeah, that kind of matters. Kind of forgot that card existed in old format already, but that's okay. I don't think any one of us are going to miss it.
Yeah. Just curious, has Nyhmnim ever told you the origins of his username?
No, but if you know it, go ahead and...
I have no idea. I'm just wondering. Like, what the fuck is a Nyhmnim? What the hell? That's what I want to know.
That'd be a good question. Maybe if we get him on for commentary, we can ask him.
Yes, please.
I mean, maybe it's because he's so short. I don't know. Nyhmnim sounds like a short thing.
Damn, son. Shots fired.
I know. Shots fired. It's okay. We already give him enough shit for being short and 12. So...
All right,
so yeah, Armageddon Knight sending that dragon. Yeah. I guess you got to start somewhere with the back row, and he hits the Vanity's Emptiness, so that's not too bad.
Good thing you didn't preemptively activate the Vanities, otherwise, you know, he would have got fucked in the ass there.
That would have been a very savage ass fucking indeed. So good on him. It's actually funny. I think it's really weird how Vanities is still like one of the best cards in the game, but you don't see a lot of people actually like running it.
That's true.
Like, okay, it's good against Pendulums, it's good against PK Fire, it's good against Burning Abyss. I mean, the only thing it's bad against, in all honesty, is Monarch. And yet, like, you rarely see people run it anymore. I just find that really odd. Like, it became, like, this power one-of that just faded into existence, so I don't know.
Even against Monarchs, it's decent sometimes, you know, like, if they summon little white bitch, you know, just stop that shit right there. It's pretty good.
No, yeah, exactly. Like, it has its uses, so it's not, like, completely dead. And so it's just odd that, like, people kind of, like, it's just fallen out of favor, and I just thought that's so odd. But in any case, Nyhmnim actually looks like he's doing a little bit of shenanigans here, using that, getting back that monkey board with the Zephyros the Elite, which is, like, a really savage combo since monkey board's now at 1. I love it just because you have the recyclability of that, and now he's going to be able to go into something here. Don't know what, because he has to get over Beatrice. Utopia the Lightning is probably the best option, but, I mean, he still has 2 back row to worry about. Looks like he's going to go Diamond Dyer to possibly just bait away another back row.
it would suck to get striked when he tries to pendulum summon. So, you know.
Yeah. He needs...
Good choice here.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he needs to get rid of the back row. I just don't really know... I mean, Beatrice is so good. That's the problem. And looks like the Diamond Dyer is going to get Fog Bladed, so that's, I mean, that's... I don't know. I mean, if the Diamond Dyer was going to kill itself anyway, so I don't know if there was really a purpose in that.
That's true. Maybe he just wanted to clog up his board or some shit like that, maybe.
Possibly. I mean, he only has, I think, one monster in the... Or no, he has a couple monsters in the Pendulum Zone. But, yeah, we'll see what he does. He's going to bring back Pendulum Sorcerer. Is he going to get baited into Strike? Are you going to call it?
No.
TeamSamuraiX1's thinking about it. He could be thinking maybe Beatrice here, potentially. Oh no, he's going to let it go.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay. So now we know that back row is not a strike, because he would have more than likely just wanted to strike that board, because that would have pretty much ended his turn. Yeah, so I'm curious to see now what he's going to do. Okay, so now he's going for Utopia, so probably going to go for Lightning, as I alluded to earlier. God, Utopia the Lightning is so fucking good.
Who would have thought Utopia would be so common in every single extra deck now?
All I have to say is rip European player.
Oh yeah. Yo, screw those guys, son.
Right?
All about USA.
I know.
And OCG, of course.
It's so crazy how like just one card can have like such a profound impact like that, just varying by region.
Yeah.
Like, think, like, Beatrice was out in Japan and basically made Burning Abyss, like, a completely different deck before it hit North America, and it's just, like, now that we have it, it's, you know, again, it's, like, just taking on this whole new form. But, you know, Utopia now is just this extra deck staple, whereas, you know, people in Europe just can't even use it still, which is so sad.
Very, very sad.
Especially, like, with Cosmo running amok, like, Utopia the Lightning's even a good out to that. Like, there's so many good uses for the card, and it's just something that they can't even, there's nothing they can do.
Yeah.
But it works both ways. I mean, they have trains and we don't, so.
Gonna summon a tour guide, bring out the Seer. Freaking asshole Seer. Card should have went to 0 or 1. Like, what the hell?
Is that what you believe? What were your ideas for the ban list? Why don't you go ahead and share with everyone?
All right, well, I think Dante should have went to 0. Seer should have went to...
What's the reason
Seer should have went to 0. And then Skarm should have also went to 0, just so, just to make the format a little more fair. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit more. Okay, so Graph was still at. Is Graph at 1 still, or
Graph can go up to 3.
Okay,
but Dante has to go. Seer has to go. Alec has to go because Alec is insane. And most important of all, Barbar. Fuck that shit.
Barbar to 0.
Yes.
Okay, so you've basically just banned half of the Burning Abyss deck.
Exactly.
Okay, so then what else were you wanting on your make believe ban list?
Pretty much hitting every deck except for water. That would have been freaking orgasmic for me.
And 3 Dragoons.
Oh, definitely. And 3 Diva. Oh my god.
Diva. Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know what I would have done, dude.
Don't you wish you live in OCG to have 2 Diva?
Hell yeah.
Man, while we're talking about this, TeamSamuraiX1 just going off right now. We got double Beatrice, and he's probably going to go into a break sword here.
Ooh, damn. 3K break sword. He doesn't give no shits.
Yeah, and yeah, he just scooped it up there, so we're just going right into game 2. So pretty convincing win there from TeamSamuraiX1. I wonder how Nyhmnim's going to adjust. I mean, we're probably going to see pretty typical side-in stuff, probably like Flying Seas maybe. He doesn't look like he got them in his hand, though, so...
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, if he didn't get any of his side in the opening hand, which really, really sucks. And he's going first on top of it. I wonder why he opted to go first, actually. I mean, maybe he wants to make, like, first turn Dweller?
Maybe he was scared of, like, anti-spells and all that bullshit, so he just wanted to go off, maybe make a strong board.
That's true.
And, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess if you let PK Fire get set up, they do have all the traps, so it's probably best just to go first in this scenario. But we'll see, though. I mean, with the hand he got, I mean, it wasn't, too incredible. But we'll see. So he's going for King of the Fair Limbs here.
I'm surprised no one has chose to play Monarch FDK yet. That's... Yeah, very surprised.
No one will be playing it now since we're on the new list. So.
Unfortunately, I was actually going to play that round 2, but yeah.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Fuck you, Konami.
That deck is so enjoyable to play for both parties.
So are you trying to figure out what you want to play next now since Monarch FTK is out of the picture? You don't have to share it with us because obviously we don't give away your secrets.
I am trying to play maybe I don't know, Chicken Game FTK. That's also not viable, so I'm very, very sad. Maybe Exodia, yeah.
Exodia, like Blue Eyes Exodia, like the good old days.
Yeah. Just the really fair shit.
Well, I mean, with how good you did in the first round, I mean, any deck that you touch is probably just going to be auto wins. So I guess we're going to have to see. Okay, so Nyhmnim looks like he's getting set up pretty good here. Got the Luster off the Wavering Eyes, and now he's just going to be able to just continue to fill the extra deck pretty well. And just set up for next turn. Ideally ending in a position where he can make a Dweller and maybe like, I don't know, what else would be really good here to make, to kind of like end on?
Maybe if he plays, I don't know. Maybe like Time Space Trap Hole, maybe Rafflesia, I don't know.
Yeah, like if he plays the Time Space, Rafflesia would actually be incredible, but I'm not sure if he plays it. Because I know Time Space is kind of like the fourth most popular hole, third or fourth.
I would actually say a Gem Knight Pearl right now would be just about perfect.
Yeah.
2600 beat stick, not to be overlooked.
I don't think, anything in the main deck of that Burning Abyss PK Fire deck would be able to get over that. So,
exactly.
Yeah, that's an extremely, extremely well put point.
Opting to go for the Dweller, I see, but I would say misplay. I would go for the Gem Knight Pearl, but...
I mean, if he's not running the Gem Knight Pearl, he's obviously not playing this game correctly.
Oh, yes.
I'm surprised he's actually only playing one Dweller. A lot of, Pendulum players play double Dweller just because, PK Fire and Burning Abyss are so, prevalent right now.
Oh, goes for the orgy-looking thing.
That's definitely the orgy-looking thing. I could not disagree with you there. So
very interesting. Doesn't do the Dweller.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. For playing as someone who's played Burning Abyss for so long, just first turn Dweller is the most annoying thing you can possibly deal with. Because even if you can get over it, you still basically lose your entire turn.
Yeah.
And you can't end phase Scarm. You can't do anything. So it just sets you back an entire turn, even if you can kill it. So. I don't know. I definitely do not think that was the right play. But if he has Time Space or he has some other spicy tech, who knows? If he has I don't know. Isn't there some trap hole that sets the monster face down so then it could kill all the Burning Abyss? I don't know. I feel like there is.
Alright, he's going in for the play here. Ooh, no response.
Yep. So
are we going to see the Time Space?
Doesn't look like it. Looks like Dante's going off. So. That Rafflesia already, probably already regretting that was not a Dweller. And so it looks like Dante's just going to crash over that King of the Feral Imps. Not going to do a whole lot, but I mean, just clearing the King is actually just pretty good. You don't want to give him any more pluses. No more Lizard draws if he's playing multiples. And now he's going to upgrade into Beatrice, of course. And Farfa going to be banishing that Rafflesia, but not without taking Beatrice with it, so that's probably why he went into the Rafflesia. Because Bottomless will make it so that Beatrice does not trigger, so that's actually a relatively fair trade.
I see. So if he made a Dweller, I guess here, I guess he would still have the Beatrice on the field. And he just wouldn't have detached the Scarm. So, I mean, maybe this was the right play. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it leaves, Team Samurai now without a board.
Yeah.
That Rafflesia is going to come back. It's kind of useless now because it doesn't have material. But, yeah, I mean, Nyhmnim possibly has the chance to just completely turn it around now. I mean, he has Joker Monkey board, and that in itself is really, really good.
And he just top decked the Archfiend like a boss. So he's going to pop that pussy right there, and then bang, if that's a Solemn Strike, Team Samurai is going to be very sad.
Oh, it was a Wings. Okay. I mean, he could have... Well, in that case...
Useless.
Yeah. It's okay, though. It's okay. He needed to have something. But Nyhmnim is going to be able to go off right now. And I think his extra deck is stacked enough that he should be able to OTK. Maybe, or be very close.
Looks like he has 3 monsters in this extra deck?
Yeah, he's got the Luster, the Vector, and the Silver. Oh, he's got a Sorcerer too, so he's got 4.
Damn. Should be an OTK coming.
It should be. We'll see. Oh,
unless
no,
that
the Sorcerer
freaking...
was in hand. That was an extra deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, so that right there on board, that's 3650, 37, 5755. That's already 7k right there. If you just swung with everything, but he should be able to do more damage than that. So he's going to go ahead and sync up for the Ignister. Rip Ignister going to 1. I mean, I don't know about you. I think that's everyone's favorite card.
Ignister?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I love that card, man. Love it.
It's not water, though. Ooh! Ghost Ogre!
Oh my god. That is crazy.
Okay, that's
no one expected that. Nobody.
Okay, so I think that actually might put Team Samurai X1 back in it now, because I don't think Gage is going to be able to OTK.
So he saved the Ghost Ogre for the Ignister, and not the Monkey board. Very interesting.
Yeah, really interesting. He must have not just wanted to risk that if he had the other low scale to be able to complete it. I can't remember off the top of my head. Is Silverclaw a low scale?
I think it's a scale between 1 to 10, some number.
Okay, so we got that far, so that's good. Yeah, I don't remember, because if Silverclaw is a low scale, then that's why he wouldn't have Ghost Ogred it, because he still could have completed the scale. So now we're just gonna have to see. Yeah, so I mean, he's probably gonna Dynaster here, maybe, just to be able to get some more monsters on the field. Maybe he's trying to... Does he only have 1 Dynaster? That's interesting. Or maybe it's only just showing 1 copy because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. One or the other. But anyway. Because, like, I don't know at this point, like, how you kind of... How do you really set up at this point? I mean, probably now is when you'd go into Dweller, and it looks like that's what he's doing.
About time. About time.
The biggest problem is, though, you got to stop the tour guides, so... I don't know. Maybe...
Giant Hand
actually would have been better. Yeah,
that would be the more fancier play, I would say.
I'd say it definitely would be more fancy, because he has the tour guide, and I think I don't know if we know the other 2 cards, but the tour guide's obviously the worst problem at the moment. So he can use Lizard draw into an Armageddon Knight. Yeah, I don't know. He might be able to just go off with the tour guide. Regardless of, Abyss Dweller activating, his field's going to be, pretty massive after Tour Guide.
I'm also very surprised Nyhmnim's not playing Minerva.
I mean, obviously, that's a staple rank 4 in this deck.
Yeah, I would assert my dominance by playing at Minerva. Like,
ultra rare Minerva.
If you had the chance, like, why not? Why not?
Because, I mean, obviously we're rarity whores, being YouTubers. We got to spend that YouTube money on, max rarity everything, so...
Hell yeah.
You already know. You gotta get that ultra rare Minerva. So, looks like...
it goes into Dante. Okay. Whoa.
Interesting.
I was expecting a Levier there.
He's going to detach the tour guide, so that he can keep the Seer for when he runs over the Dweller. He milled 2 Max Cs, which is pretty awful.
Oh, no.
So poor Dweller. Gone. Yeah, so Dweller's gone. Seer's going to be under Dante, so it's going to be good next turn. He's going to upgrade into Beatrice again.
Classic.
And I think, that just puts Team Samurai X1 in the power position now. Unfortunate for Gage that Dweller didn't really do a whole lot, because the mills weren't really that good.
Ooh, top deck's Upstart Goblin. That is ideal in this situation.
So now
he sends... What is he going to send? What is he doing?
He's sending the Vector.
Oh, pro plays for days.
He totally intended to do that. And so now he's probably... I don't know, at this point, you probably go into Lightning because he doesn't have the back row to protect it, and unless he gets like Veiler or Ghost Ogre or something, but...
He's thinking about Giant Hand, it seems. So that way... his monsters will be protected from the Beatrice's effect.
I don't know. That's an interesting call. Because... Oh, preemptively for the Pendulum Summon. I get what you're saying. That makes sense. I kind of forgot that he still had the Okay, so Silverclaw is a high scale now. Now we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now he's going to be able to go off and... No, it's a very valid point making the giant hand, because now he can protect it from a sent Farfa off the Beatrice. It's really, really good play. I'm just glad everyone can play giant hand now. It's about time.
Yeah. Well, people were playing it online regardless.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it didn't matter if you had it or not, but I mean, it's good in real life. And Digverjack. Everyone wants to play that card.
Yeah. Summon it off Ptolemaeus. Oh, wait. Never mind. Never mind.
Rip.
Popping the monkey board.
With the Ignister?
Yes.
Okay. So now he's going to use that to probably just shuffle away the Beatrice, which is just a really easy way to remove it. But it doesn't really matter what Team Samurai X1 does here, because...
Yeah, this is pretty much game regardless, so...
Yeah.
Just scoop it up, son.
Unless he next levels us again. We don't know.
Oh, Battle Fader? Or if Nyhmnim misclicks and says no when Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro asks to activate Giant Hand.
You never know what can happen. So.
Oh, he said yes. He said yes.
Okay, so
it's over.
We got the Giant Hand trying to negate the Beatrice. Are we going to potentially see like an Effect Veiler or something here?
Oh, that would be the tits, son. The fucking tits.
The fucking tits.
Quote Yuri Diaz, of course.
2016. Or was it 2015 when he started that?
I think 2015.
2015? Okay. Well, he is the man.
He became the tits god in 2015, yes.
And the tits god for that giant hand, so it's perfect. So, yeah, Ignister is pretty much resolved, totally fine.
Oh, he might have Fog Blade, so he might be able to survive a turn in the grave, so fancy plays.
Yeah, well, the Farfa is still gonna... Or, I'm sorry, not the Farfa. I think, was it the Seer?
Yeah, the Seer, yes.
Yeah, the Seer's going to bring back the Dante, yeah. So, unless he has the ability to make another way to remove Dante, I don't think he's going to be able to have enough damage. But we'll see. So he's got the Dynaster in attack. He's going to use it to bring back another Draco Slayer from the grave. Okay, and so now there's the field. And that would be enough to
that should be game, yeah.
This should be game. I don't know, man.
But you never know with Team Samurai.
Okay, so Dante's going to resolve. And that would be, yeah, that's 5950 right there. So that's plenty. Oh my god. What's going to happen? The suspense. Okay, it went through.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure.
Is this game?
I'm pretty sure it's the last attack. Oh, wings! I completely forgot about that.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Okay.
Staying alive.
Team Samurai X1 just hanging on by a thread. And so now Nyhmnim's going to overlay into number 38, just pretty much lock out Team Samurai any way of recovering with Regeki or anything good like that. So it's going to be rough. We're going to see what happens. It's a pretty strong board. He should have negated that Upstart Goblin with
for
number
sure,
38.
Sure.
I mean, that would have been the ideal.
Misplays for days.
Yeah, very
Come on,
big
Nyhmnim.
misplay there.
Gotta step up your game. Damn, son. Ooh, top deck's instant fusion.
And that was, we still have Norden at 3 in this, so.
Yeah. Opts not to play it.
Yeah.
He's got enough rank 4s on the field.
Gage pulled out the ramen noodles just for you.
Hell yeah. Delicious.
Oh my god, that actually sounds really good. I'm probably going to go get that.
Cup noodles is basically college life.
Basically. Everyone knows. You all know. Okay, so how do you come back from this is the question. He has a couple ads off the Dante, so I mean he has the ability to make another rank 3, but how do you basically clear this and basically put yourself in a position to win? That's the question.
Maybe if you can make a break sword, 3K break sword.
3K break sword attack over Giant Hand and then pop number 38.
Yeah, and then you can make a rank 4 after that. That would be somewhat strong, I would say.
Yeah, and then you can...
But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he doesn't know he has the instant fusion, but just with what he sees right here, I mean, that's probably a pretty solid play, and hopefully he has the ability to make like something else to follow it up as well, because I mean that alone, just the break sword play would be good. So we'll see. So he specials out both BAs, so he still hasn't normaled. He's gonna go for Leviair. Okay, Leviair making its first appearance.
Bringing back the boots.
Bring back the boots. Does he have a... Okay, so the normal of the gloves. So, okay, so 3K break sword's going to happen, most likely. Unless he's going to next level us with some other shit. Which you never know. It's Team Samurai. I mean, he's notorious for craziness.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay. He runs over that?
Yeah. That's really odd. I'm curious as to why he did that. Okay. So he's going to bring back both the gloves and the boots. I wonder... I don't know. We might see some fancy tech come out now. Could he have some special level 4 or rank 4 dark that we don't know about? Oh, he's key beetling. Okay.
Key beetle. Interesting.
What? He's using it to protect the Leviair. Okay. I mean, he has Fog Blade, so I mean, that's good. He can negate, the effect of anything that, if Gage goes ahead and, uses Instant Fusion to make whatever, I mean, he can stop it with Fog Blade. So, I mean, that's kind of an okay play. I mean, it just depends on what else Team Samurai X1 has at this point. So, Nyhmnim drawing that Draco face-off. I don't even think he can resolve it, because I'm not even sure if he has the targets to resolve it anymore.
I don't think he does.
I remember Luster's gone, and I think he sent the second vector with the Armageddon.
With the Armageddon.
Yeah.
I remember earlier when he summoned Armageddon, he only had 2 targets. It was Zephyros, it was Shaddoll Dragon and a Draco card. So I mean, GG.
Ooh, okay, Max C. So Max C. So that was one of the mystery cards in Team Samurai's hand. So he's gonna get at least. He's going to at least get the 1-for-1. So now does Gage want to commit forward? Because he already has the Master. He doesn't need to get anything else from the grave at this point. He could just stop and just possibly, make whatever. But
if he activates, he's probably trying to bait out something. But I'm pretty sure Team Samurai is good enough to know not to negate the Nodin.
Well, it's like the baits of baits. Because, he could Fog Blade the Norden, but at the same time, he's under Max C. So it's either way, Team Samurai X1 is going to get something good out of the exchange.
Yeah, for sure.
So Gage is just fuck. Oh, what's this? He's looking up Fog Blade? What a cheater.
Judge!
There's no foreign cards on here. You can read.
I do not condone this behavior. Ooh, chose not to activate the effect.
Yeah.
Good boy, good boy.
He doesn't want to play chicken, it looks like. Doesn't want to give Team Samurai X1 too many cards. The question is, he has Fog Blades, so the problem is, what do you do? What are you basically going to waste for Fog Blade? I guess he's going Utopia. Okay. And it's he could go into Lightning, but it's not really going to do a whole lot of good. This is just a really, awkward, board right now for Nyhmnim. Because, he has 2 dead cards in hand, and basically everything on his field is useless just because of that 1 Fog Blade.
Yeah, it basically has 3 vanillas.
Yeah. It's basically 3 vanillas and 2 blank cards in hand.
Yeah.
That just happen to have somewhat decent attack. But, wow, Nyhmnim just passing turn. Nothing else he can do. And so Leviair is going to get that extra card, which is awesome. It's going to bring back the boots. Now, does Team Samurai X1 have another... and he gets to get the banish off Farfa. That's really good. Does he have another Phantom Blade now? Or, excuse me, Phantom Knight. Oh, he has the second copy of boots. Perfect.
Well, the tables have turned.
Yeah, I mean, we were looking before where Nyhmnim looked like he was going to completely take this game, but, enemy controller. That's nice.
Spicy text.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Nyhmnim looked like he completely had the game in his control, but Team Samurai hanging in there and has managed to turn it around now. The biggest problem now is he needs to figure out how to get over the big 25 booty of Rafflesia. I mean, he could just make a 3k break sword, potentially, but with where it sits right now, he doesn't have really anything else. He hasn't normaled, though, so I mean, I guess we'll see what he's got.
He already used Farfa to banish the Utopia, so...
Correct, yeah. But that was really good because now Utopia doesn't have any materials as well when it returns. And he can get the attacks in this turn as well. Okay, so he's going to upgrade into Beatrice to trigger the Seer. To grab back the Dante. And then I just imagine he's going to probably just run over Giant Hand with Key Beetle. Looks like that's what he's doing. And, yeah. I mean, he could even go double Beatrice if he wanted to, but... Oh, no, it's two back row, so... Yeah, that's a pretty okay field. And he's using the Key Beetle to protect one of the back row, too. So that's probably, like... I don't know, that could be anything, honestly.
I have no idea what Nyhmnim can top deck at this point. Like...
He needs...
I don't even know.
I can't even think of anything. Like, even if he gets Regeki, it doesn't matter, because he'll, like, minus off the Regeki, which is terrible. And then he has to deal with Pilgrim, which he has no answer to. And he draws another instant fusion. Wow.
And he has no more Nodens left, so even better. 3 blank cards. 3 blank cards. We get there.
Wow. That's crazy. And Utopia the Lightning is now no longer an option. He can upgrade into it, but it's useless because you need 2 materials for the effect, so... his options are not looking too good right here. He would need, like... I'm trying... He needs, like, Regeki, Chain, Forbidden Graveyard, so nothing triggers.
That main deck Forbidden Graveyard.
That main deck, next level Forbidden Graveyard, so he can discard one of his 3 blank cards in hand. I don't know. That's the best thing I could come up with. Or he needs, like, Fiber Jar. Fiber Jar would be pretty good here right now.
That would be insane.
Yeah. It would deal with the Beatrice, it would deal with everything. Except maybe a Solemn Strike, but other than that. Which, I mean, TeamSamuraiX1 more than likely has a strike back there. The odds are too high. And I don't even know. Or, I just have another one. He could Gamma Seal. He could just draw, or even better, Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode.
Oh, damn.
You want to talk about next level text there.
If I saw my opponent playing that, I would just scoop. Like, I don't even care how far ahead I am. Straight up scoop, son.
Tributes over your Mulan Glacia and your Megalo, your 3200 Megalo, and I'm just trying to think of everything he could tribute over with a Sphere Mode just to ruin the day.
Oh my god.
Ooh, enemy controller.
F-Zero.
Okay.
Enemy controller. Damn.
I think it's really funny how he went into the F-Zero just to tribute it with the enemy controller. That's really funny. Okay, so...
That way he can get the Farfa back.
That's actually really smart. That was great.
Attack for game?
Yeah, I think this will be game.
It's a wrap.
Wow. Really, really good play from TeamSamuraiX1. That was awesome. And yeah, Gage is going to scoop it up. So ladies and gentlemen, TeamSamuraiX1 going into round 2. Thank you so much for watching the video. We'll see you in the next match.